Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th annual SCW Rocky Mountain Horror Cup in front of 2,165 motherfucking lunatics at Stage AE. I'm very excited tonight because, as is with tradition here, I have Cohen. Cohen, welcome back to the Horror Cup.
What's going on, guys?
Mike and Cohen, that's us, opened the show talking about the 4th annual Rocky Mountain Horror Cup. The tournament, Cohen, is as follows. We have Jimmy fucking Lloyd versus Eddie Kingston in one bracket. Matt Cardona versus L.A. Park Jr. in one bracket. Mashi Takeda versus Joey Janela in one bracket. And Slade versus Cyclope in one bracket. Additionally, the SCW Women's and World Championships will be on the line. Cohen,
the Women's Champion is still.
I'll give you one guess. It's La Hija.
It's so surprising.
But, Cohen, we just got back from Japan where Manders, fucking thanks to GCW, had like a 2-week injury, and guess what? Happened right when we're in Japan. So anyways,
Japan
Cohen,
didn't get the world champion.
Guess what? We're doing great going off script here. So it's 72 out the gate. Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura also beat Gabe Kidd, then beat Mance Warner, and then lost to L.A. Park Jr., who is now your current Triple Crown champion. All right. And about that, had great wrestling and good heat. Eddie Kingston, the Mad King, defeats Jimmy fucking Lloyd in a death match with his blackout lariat. It was part of the tournament 57, 51, and 59. Lloyd and Kingston with a 58 and 55. All right, next up in the next tournament match, we had L.A. Park Jr. defeating Matt Cardona in a death match. Pinfall corkscrew body block, 62, 58, and 6-7-ish here for the segment rating. 58-65. I just learned it. Matt Cardona and L.A. Park Jr. Pretty good match here, Cohen. Matt Cardona has been here for a while, as has L.A. Park Jr. now, who we got to agree to to work in the United States. And, he's a Triple Crown champion, and thus he's winning the first round match.
Legend has it that he was told he would get a title if he came to work in the United States, as our booker likes to bribe people.
I absolutely like to bribe people. Masashi Takeda defeats
last night.
Joey Janela in a death match in 10 minutes with his... Cohen, I can't pronounce this. I've never seen this. Would you like to try it? With a Kukatai Ekazan Slam. That's decent, right?
Kukatai... I don't know.
We're recording this as proficiently as possible because Stranger Things Season 1 or Season 5 Episode 1 just dropped.
Episode 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. 50, 50, 55 for Takeda and Janela, 41 and 58. And in the last first round match, we had Slade defeating Cyclope in a death match in 10 minutes by submission. He was on GCW recently. He didn't look like that. That must have been his, as he walked to the ring attire. 60, 49, and 68. Cyclope was off his game. Well, that's great. Now, they did have great chemistry, but Cyclope was here for the deathmatch tournament only, and bye-bye, Cyclope. 68 overall.
Hey, maybe bring him back in and slave somebody to mess him up.
In our 6-way scramble superstar match, KJ Orso defeats El Fantasmo, Gringo Loco, Kevin Blackwood of Atelier Noir, AJ Gray, and Zonique of the Liga Lucha when Orso pinned Zonique with his 450 splash. 64, 47, 72 for the wrestling crowd and segments. Gray, Fantasmo, Loco, Blackwood, Orso, Zonique, with a 63, 65, 61, 66, 65, 64 out the gate. KJ Orso has arrived back in SCW as a babyface, apparently.
Got a good idea as why.
Yeah. Great promo, 72 overall. Next up, and about that, a superb wrestling and great heat. The War Dogs, Gabe Kidd, Charles Mason, and Coughlin defeated the Dungeon, Artemis Spencer, Mark Wheeler, and Travis Williams, as well as Vandal 48's Atticus, Otis, and Christian Napier, when the Dungeon was pinned first, followed by Otis taking the pin. Fantastic. 73 overall, Cohen, for the segment here. The wrestling was decent, as was the crowd. All right. I'm not going to go through all the ratings over here, but Artemis seemed off of his game. And Charles Mason has a gimmick that's getting stale. Well, that's not great. Next up, Cohen, we got a hype match. Hype between the returning one called Manders and Sam Stackhouse, who will vie for the SCW World Championship tonight. All right, next up in the second round match, Eddie Kingston defeats L.A. Park Jr. in a death match under 10 minutes with his back fist to the future. It advanced the 29 Rocky Mountain Horror Cup, 64-59-70. Kingston was off his game again. He's went from like high 60s going to like low 50s. Now he's at high 40s, so he's ending the.
He's just old.
I think he's getting older.
He's
But he is in the
already old
finals.
real life.
And in about that, a great heat and decent reaction. Slade defeats Musashi Takeda in a death match via pinfall. It advanced the tournament as well, 49-52-55. Slade and Takeda didn't put on great in-ring matches, but it's a fucking death match, so it is what it is, Cohen. All right, Cohen, next up, to the surprise of everyone, La Iha defeats Momo Watanabe in 10 minutes with his Mishi driver. Cohen, this match was designed to tell a specific story. Cohen, La Iha makes defense number. Would you like to guess what her number of defenses is?
I'm going to go 107.
No, 61. Close.
Oh, I thought she got to 100 already.
61.
Oh, she got to 50.
Yeah,
I thought she got to 100.
61 is wild. 61 and 74. We will be turning the title eventually, but at this point, we're just rolling with it. 75 overall.
It went from, I don't want to book a women's division. Let's give somebody a long reign to, okay.
That's what we're doing. One called Manders defeats Sam Stackhouse in 13 minutes with the Dr. Bomb. One called Manders makes defense number 18 of his title. 66, 57, and 73 here overall. 76, 55. So it's difficult because when I did my NXT save, like I'd have long title reigns, but like they'd be defending titles typically only at like big shows, so the title reigns weren't that many. This is an indie fed. This was an indie fed. No, I mean, well, no, not La Iha definitely is on an author of pain type of run.
AOP got what?
I think like 32, but that was over 3 years in weekly pay-per-view, so that was huge. This is the only event, so it's kind of like we're just putting where everyone's getting a title match basically.
Not
73
real
overall.
stories for the most part.
Not really. A couple. And the main event, Eddie Kingston.
Kingston.
In an ultraviolet death match, defeats Slade with his back fist to the future, winning the Rocky Mountain Horror Cup, 61-56-62. Now, here's my thing. He's our first SCW champion of all time. He's winding down in the ring. This was his swan song. This was his parting gift to SCW.
In other words, bye-bye, Kingston.
Pretty soon. 61-56 and 62. And he was one of those things where I wanted his name in the record books. Yeah. We got a 65 overall, increased our popularity in 14 regions. Unfortunately, we have restricted growth due to the lack of interest in those companies currently. This is definitely our worst rated Rocky Mountain Horror show of all time. Our ratings have been getting considerably less, though, because of there was lots of death. Well, that, and there's just tons of death matches, so it kind of got...
And duds due to Kingston.
Yeah, and honestly, like, L.A. Park Jr. is a great wrestler. Kingston is not. Lloyd is not. Cardona is okay. Slade is okay. Cyclope is okay. So it was a lot of those matches that were just like deathmatch type of matches and aren't going to get us high ratings.
Plus, the wrestlers just aren't amazing in the first place.
No, not really. But
hey, I bet you would have got a 90 overall rating if you put the Deathmatch King on it.
That fucking Cohen. You're going to get back in there pretty soon, Cohen. But until then, this is me, Mikey Bro, wishing you a glorious rest of your day. This was SCW Rocky Mountain Horror 29. Cohen?
You kind of did it already. You did the thing.
Oh, man.
Take two.
All right. This was me, Mikey Bro, with Cohen, wishing you a
glorious
rest of your day.
Hey.
I just stole your gimmick, dude.